Good evening, Qatar. Hello friends, how are you? Namaste, Salam Alaikum, Sat Sri Akal. I am Shalini Tiwari, yoga trainer, acupressure therapist, wellness and well-being counselor. So today we are going to practice tummy toning exercise because my friend requested me in this situation, in lockdown situation, we have to focus on our tummy because we are only eating. So we have decided, okay, let's today we'll focus on our abdominal muscles. So we'll start with warm-up session and two pranayam that will be focused on our to increase our immune system, and then third tummy toning exercise while standing posture, and some of the postures are sitting and some of the postures are lying down on the mat. So hope you are ready for the exercise. So let's start with concentration on your breath. Sit straight, nice and upright, while keeping your spine straight. Cross your leg, place your hand on the respective knees. Be in a Dhyan Mudra. Deep inhalation and exhalation. After 3 breaths, we will practice to increase our immune system. So let's practice Bhramari Pranayam. How to practice Bhramari Pranayam? We are taking our breath normal and exhaling through our tonsils gland. So close your eyes, observe your breath. Mind focus on the breath. So start. Deep inhalation, exhalation. After that, so this is called Bhramari Pranayam. So have you seen? While practicing Bhramari Pranayam, automatically breathing is out and while contracting your tummy in. Okay? So 3 times I practice. Now we'll practice Ujjayi with Jalandhar Bandh. This time your humming sound is coming from your thyroid gland. If you are making sound from your tonsils on throat, then you will start coughing. If you start coughing, it means sound is not perfect. So start from thyroid gland, from here. See. Observe your breath. Close your mouth. Now this time, after breathe, I will do Jalandhar Bandh. Jalandhar Bandh, we have to tuck our chin with chest. Squeeze your thyroid gland and start making sound. 8 session. Ujjayi and then Jalandhar Bandh. One more time I'll practice. Watch carefully. Make sure while practicing you should not have heart problem or hypertension, or you're not consuming any kind of medicine like blood pressure medicine. If you are taking this medicine, you must consult to your doctor, because here we are retaining our breath for a long time. So this, if you are normal, you can practice to increase your immune system. By this way, your immune system will be strong. So we practice for throat and for the thyroid gland. These two pranayam, Bhramari, humming sound, second Ujjayi, and then Jalandhar Bandh. So 3 pranayam for the immune system. So today we are focusing on our belly, abdominal muscles, middle part of our body. So first let's do warm up session to this portion. How to warm up?
Mommy also.
So open your leg in the front. Make a big V. This is called Chakki Chalan Asan. So before Chakki Chalan Asan, we'll practice side movement. Exhale and bend down. Go down, down. Now here we can breathe. We are not holding the breath. Bring your tummy in, squeeze as much as you can, and bring your head down while keeping your knee straight. If you cannot bend this much, you can be like that. If you are beginner, slowly you can start bending forward, leaning, and then you can hold your sole or big toes or ankle or this, doesn't matter. You listen to your body while practicing. Now bend your head down. Keep squeezing your muscles and focusing your belly button. Feel the stretch. So I am feeling the stretch on the inner thighs at the same time. Back muscles leaning forward. So leg muscles are also getting stretch. Here I am taking my breath in and out, and while exhaling, inhaling, come back. So I am practicing one time only. Now we are ready for grinding. Okay. This is called Chakki Chalan. So keep your both leg stretching in front. Flex your feet towards the ceiling. Interlace your finger. Exhale. Now inhale from right to. Make a big O. Exhale in the front. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale right. Exhale left. Now stay. Now reverse. Switch the side. Inhale left. Make a big circle. Exhale. Inhale left. Bend backward as much as you can. Exhale. And last. Exhale. Now stay. Relax for 3 breaths. So this is the Chakki Chalan Asana, or you can say grinding in front. So I'll stand, I'll show you how to make your warm-up session. We'll do air walk. So once you are settled, start for the air walk. With the right leg, I'll start because nowadays you are staying at home. You cannot go out. So how can you walk? So this is the technique. This is, you can say, my invention. So one leg up and start. Little up from the apart from the floor, and just make left to right, front to back. Now same leg, switch the side. Watch your breathe. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Okay, now right. If you can't balance, just you can take support of your chair, or you can take the support of the stick. So this is the, you can feel the strength on your thighs. Now left. Switch the left side. And this time you are tucking your tummy in. Okay? So next, cross your leg. I'm not counting actually. You can make a sequence of 5 or 10. Okay, so I'm balancing. You can just take the support, no problem. So bring your leg apart from your 1 foot. We'll focus on our tummy. So let's warm up our abdominal muscle. Keep your spine straight. Look in the front. Exhale. Now from right to left. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Remember, you are squeezing your tummy. Exhale. We'll switch the side from left to right. Exhale. Stay. Inhale, up, relax for a while. Bring your feet together. Now we practice Trikonasana. For Trikonasana, to the middle of the mat, feet joined together. Bring your both hands towards your sternum. Take a breath and exhale according to your body. Hand parallel towards the ground. Now lock your left foot, bring little forward and lift your right foot at the side and check the position. Right heel and left feet sole in one line, and keep your body straight, hand straight. After one breath, bring your right hand down, exhale, go down, cut from the hips, and you can touch the heel, ankle, hold the ankle, you can touch the heel or you can touch the ground. If you are not able to touch the ground, you can take the block and you can be here, you can be like that, and left hand should be above your head and you have to look at your middle finger on the left side. So here I am touching my ankle or you can ground, but make sure knees are not bending. This knee should be locked and not bending. And you have to check the body weight. So hand and another hand in one line. Now push your belly in. Open your chest in the front. Keep looking at your left of the middle finger. Feel the stretch. And now pull your left hand. Come to the parallel. Bring your right feet in the front. Now lift your left heel in the middle and left feet towards the side, and check the distance. Now we will bend left side and touch the left ankle or heel while keeping this straight and right leg also straight. See, I am touching. You can hold, you can be like this, you can be like this. If you are a beginner, that's not a problem. If your posture is not fixed, you can just adjust the posture with the leg, but make sure sole of the right feet and left feet heel in one line. So be in this position. Now stretch from the left hand. Left hand is down, holding your ankle. You can hold, you can keep like this. Now you can see this left hand and right hand in one lane. Keep looking at your middle finger, opening your chest in the front, sacrum pushing your pelvis. This is called Trikonasana, or you can say triangular pose. Full side twisting pose. Your belly is working and burning at the same time. Now come up, bring your feet in the front and jump and come. Now relax. I'll tell you something about this posture. When you practice a triangular posture, I jumped. We go to the sequence. How to go to the sequence, that is the main thing. If you have knee problem, taking medicine or something for knee or backache problem, no need to jump. You simply you can fix your posture like this. But that is the sequence that I told you. But you have to assess your body because you know the body you can assess the body, and if something went wrong or you are feeling some problem while practicing exercise or doing asanas, you quit the asanas and be in comfortable asanas, in cow pose, cat pose, or just be in child pose. So this is the Trikonasana we practice. Now we will sit in Vajrasana. Sitting on your ankle is called Vajrasana. When you open your ankle wide, that is to be called Virasana. So let's start with Vajrasana, that is to be called cat pose, and to be in a cat pose. Check your position. And open, full open to grip the floor. We'll practice Adho Mukha Svanasana, then Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, and then Chaturanga and Dandasana. So just you see the sequence how I am going to practice Adho Mukha Svanasana. First, for Adho Mukha Svanasana, first come to the cat pose. Relax your mind. Once you are settled, just tuck your toes. Slowly lift your knee gently while inhaling. Be like this. Keep your tummy tuck. Squeeze your tummy. Feel the pressure. Now while inhaling, go up. Heels up. Exhale. Bring your heels down. If you are a beginner and you cannot place your knee heel down, then it's okay. You can keep like this. It can be practiced joining the both feet together also. But since if you are a beginner, you can just open your feet little apart. Now, here I am not holding the breath. Until we don't say you do not hold your breath, keep breathing. Heels down. If you want to keep more intense, we can bring our feet little ahead. Now make a big mountain pose. I am pushing my head down with the help of palm. More down, more down. Now look at your belly. We can feel the stretch on your both arm, neck, thighs, heel. My core muscles are tucking in. Now this is the time the blood is circulating and flowing easily. With this exercise, our mind will be calm. We will get rid of all anxieties and worries. Now slowly bring your, come forward and knee down. And for relaxation position, be in a Sashakasana, or you can say child pose. I'll be here for up to 3 breaths. Keep breathing. After 3 breaths, again, I'll come to the downward facing dog again. Chuck your toes. Lift your push backward. Come a little forward. Make sure here balance. We have to divide our body balance 50% on the arms and 50% on the leg. And keep pushing down, keep pushing down. Make a big mountain. Now ready for the Urdhva Asana. Look up, chest open in front. Again here I'm inhaling and exhaling because I'm staying long time. You can see all muscles are getting stretched, strengthening our spinal cord, neck muscle. Now slowly come to the downward facing dog. I'll practice one more time. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Come to the Vajrasana. Now in Shakasana. Just relax for a while. From here, we will practice Chaturanga. Place your forearm to the ground. Slowly shift your knees and tuck your toes and full pressure on the forearms. In every sequence you have to keep your tummy tucked, squeeze your tummy in. You are not losing your tummy out, abdominal muscles exercise you are focusing. So you can stay here as long as you can. Now bring your tummy down and relax for a while. Forehead onto the ground. Relax for up to 2 breaths, 3 breaths. Bring your hand at the side of your shoulder. Lift your head and practice Cobra. Inhale and make a big Cobra. You know the benefits of big Cobras. When you have back pain, exhale. It is good for back pain and strengthen your spinal muscle, cervical. So here we can practice Salavasana also. Check your toes. And bring your hand and full pressure on the tummy. Lift your both legs above the ground, hand above the ground. This is tummy toning exercise. Exhale. Relax for a while. After 3 breaths, come up. How are you feeling? Oh, it's really working. I can feel the burning of my stomach. So here, just relax for a while. We have more sequence, but hopefully you'll practice in next video. So let's relax. Fold your hands. watching. Hope to see you in next video. Bye for now.